the sheer amount of erections, excuse me, folks. The sheer amount of erections here at Martinsville is off the charts. The intense points battle combined with Mike Cialis' party wagon that's on tour with the Winston Cup Series. They're going to have to call in the National Guard. But actually, the National Guard is here anyway because Ricky's mom is traveling with the Cup Series now too, and she's drinking out of a nearby lake, and it's threatening Martinsville with a water shortage. There's helicopters over there trying to distract her. But the show must go on. A lot of fans paid for this race. They paid money for tickets. This Cup battle is amazing. Earnhardt and Irvin still neck and neck. Jeff Gordon, the ultimate party crasher, making his way up there. And Ricky Rudd hurting after his wine festival at Pocono. Okay, folks, Ricky Rudd on the backstretch, getting ready for his 2 qualifying laps here at Martinsville, the historic short track. Ricky cried like a little bitch the first time we were here. Let's see if everything changes. Here on the Ricky Rudd Hot Lap, brought to you by Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners. Ricky with a good 1 and 2, but he's really just setting up for his final lap. This lap is fine, but he's got one more time around. Let's see what his first lap time was. A 21.9. Not awful, but he wants to get like a 21.7. And Ricky, you got to push it. You got to stop being a baby and risk it all here. Have a good turn. That's actually not bad, Ricky. Don't get loose coming out of the turn. You might get a 21.7 here. Yes, he did a 21.7. 5-4. Folks, we are here at Martinsville. In case you haven't picked up on that yet, we're at Martinsville. We only got 7 races left in our season. These drivers are ready for this short track here. It is the Goodies 500 from Martinsville, folks. Let's check out the 30 grid. Bobby Labonte with his second consecutive pole. Warren Burton, front row Ward up there. Ken Schrader starting P4. Dale Jarrett, big points name. Earnhardt up there. Irvin, Gordon, Terry Labonte. All the big names up there, as usual, folks. Looking at the rest of the field, it's Jeff Burton starting P15. Let's try to not DNF this race, Jeff Burton. That'd be pretty good for the Roush team there. Johnny Benson, he's been just a roller coaster. He's back there in P22, starting this off. And look who's back there in row 14? Andre, me, and Ricky Rudd, side by side. That's just poetic, folks. And we only have 37 drivers here. Dick Trickle rounding out the back of the field. So who didn't make it? John Smith and Joe Parrott. Anyway, we're going green.
Green flag, green flag, green.
Pitter patter, let's get at her. Another rough start for the computer people. Ricky's just going to pass him on the outside. Dick Trickle being a dick. Aptly named. Gets up into Ricky's line. I guess that's what's happening. I'm way ahead of Ricky right now.
Car high.
We got full damage. Cautions are off. 110 laps here, folks. Just a test of endurance.
Clear high. Car high. Stay low. Stay low.
If I'm quiet, it's because I'm concentrating here. I'm trying to get a win for Andre Nation. Seems like a bunch of those big names have lost some spots here early. Actually, I don't know. There's too much going on.
Still there.
We've been hearing those helicopters because of the Ricky Rudd's mom in the nearby lake situation. But these engines are drowning that out. The fans just couldn't wait for this race to start. It's just an unusual weekend Things are starting to settle down here now, folks. I tell you what, Ricky it doesn't look like he's doing too bad back there. Excuse me, folks. Oh, had some Sierra Mist before the race here, or Crystal Pepsi here. Whatever was going on there in the late 90s.
Car high. Clear. Clear all around.
Anyway, we'll send this to Ricky. See what's going on. There's a bunch of dead air. I'm just too focused on the race. So, Ricky, all you.
Hey, thanks, Andre.
Clear.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. This is tight quarters. You're driving with your mirror. You're driving, watching the front. It's just a mess. But a good mess, I guess. I'm not sure what I showed on the actual start of the race, because I know the camera changes there at the very start.
All around.
But I had to do one restart here because the beginning of the race, or the first time I tried, I didn't know they had that huge checkup. And I slammed into Ricky Craven and messed up our cars. So then I restarted the race, and I knew they were going to slow up, so then I just snuck to the outside. That's just how we'll manage that going forward.
Car high.
Car high, but then I was worried about Jeff Bodine down low. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been practicing at Martinsville. Yeah, championship's too important. Trying to win the Winston Cup. First time I was here, I was like, yeah, Martinsville, man, let's have fun. But I had trouble there the first time. So I practiced, and I started using a different setup. And I'm much more comfortable now, but just wait a handful of laps, and when I start getting frustrated about something. I guess it's promising that I see Rusty Wallace and I see Darrell Waltrip up here. Even though I'm racing with Kenny Wallace, I'm beating him. I'm passing him rather easily.
Clear high.
And I was excited about that 21.7, but this, even with an adjusted, qualifying number in the track file, it's just a tight field here. It's only separated by like 0.8 of a second. I thought that 21.7 was going to get me top 15 or something, but not the case. I think if I stay out of trouble, I can possibly win this. The difficulty is in a weird kind of gray area. This is 99, but then 100, they're just tough. They're just too tough. Stay up there, Andre.
Car high.
Or Jimmy Spencer. All right, Jimmy Spencer's going to cut down in front of me. Just let him do it. No problem. Patience, man. Last thing I want is whatever happened at the first Martinsville race. I just remember it was so frustrating. I started losing my rhythm in the turns.
Still there.
And then we got taken out by somebody, Lake Speed or something.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
I'm doing pretty good right now. I don't know why I decided. Not sure why I decided on 110 laps. It's 42 real world minutes, one of the longer races we've done. So I just ran a 21.6, which is about right on, the tires are starting to wear in, starting to aware a little bit. Do I have him here? No. Trying to get some good ass out of the turns. Oh, well. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully he just goes up the track. It doesn't cause a big mess here. So, sorry, Brett Bodine. Just glad that wasn't a big points guy. And I'm glad it wasn't Andre. So, lesson learned. I kind of got... I'm trying to preach patience. And then as soon as I was able to pass Brett Bodine, I was like, I'm diving in here. Oh, and we got a smoker. So these guys might... I got it. Is that Brett Bodine? Or I thought there was another smoker. There is a smoker, and who is it? Was that Jeff Burton again? Are you nuts?
There's a spin in turn 3.
Spin in turn 3. I don't even know what turn I'm in right now. So we're going to have the Jeff Burton blow up.
Got a slow car down low.
Slow car down low. That isn't a car stopped. So I don't know what's going on. So, but I don't know what the spin was. Looks like there's a blue and teal situation up here. Or is that Ward Burton? I don't know. Or somebody's... That was Wally Dallenbach, I'm guessing, spun out because he's held up this entire gang. Brett Bodine coming out on the track. Oh my God! Hang, let's just calm down right now. Ward Burton's having problems. These short tracks, man. I hope I remember all this stuff and show what's going on away from me, but. I have a pretty good rhythm here on the inside line. Andre, you're kicking ass this race, man. Just surviving. Let's be careful with Wally Dallenbach. When's he going to come up the track here? No, get out of his way. I don't know where he's at. I'm guessing a couple of the leaders have been able to kind of run away from everybody. But as they start hitting lappers, we should be able to start closing that gap. Yeah, see, my braking that I have to do, I just know they're going to dive in there. As we get near the front in these elites, I basically have to bank on them like a bobble coming out of the turns so that I can beat them on the straight and have that spot going into the turn. I'm not going to be able to take the spot in the turn. It's going to be tough. Maybe if Andre will just hold up. This is good. We'll take this spot. What is Andre? Andre's on a mission right now. I'm actually using him as a pick. I'm actually using him as like a pick here. Nah. I don't have Dale here. He stayed high. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'm wondering if Wally Dallenbach, I guess Ward Burton, and Brett Bodine are all beat up so far. And there was a smoker, so we might have like, I don't know. A smoker is always a DNF. Andre nice enough to let me past here.
They're all out. You're racing the car in front of you.
Here we go, man. I mean, yeah, some of this difficulty is passing them, but a lot of it's just survival. So this is exactly the kind of start I needed here. Was able to pick up some spots. Took out Brett Bodine. But now I'm with Terry Labonte. I'm with one of the big points names. It's huge. Lap 34. We're going to see pit stops here in near lap 40. And I didn't practice pit road entry, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I am pitting on the front stretch, though. Now I'm remembering what happened at the first Martinsville race. We just have to watch their lines coming out of the turns, because if they run a low line, they'll just stay low. They won't move up the track no matter what. It's hard to explain. If you watch the... You can go back and find that wreck in the first Martinsville race, and you'd see what I mean. A good YouTuber would actually be showing a clip of it right now, but I won't remember. Oh, Terry Labonte.
Clear.
Once I see them kind of giving up that line,
Three cars in front are
I
all
dive in there, and I think that's what happened with Brett Bodine, and that was just like a weird case
top
of just being caught in the middle of, do I have this? Do I not? Brett Bodine didn't know either, and he didn't run that top line the whole way through the turn like I was expecting him to. We should be gone pit stops here.
There's a spin in turn 3.
Okay, spin in turn 3.
Go low.
That is Derek Cope.
Go low.
Is he going to try to dive down into the pits?
Got a slow car.
I don't know, but Ted Musgrave's in the pits. That was like the worst possible time for a spin. Let's kind of follow. Let's just follow Darrell Waltrip's line into pit road. However he does it. I thought he was pitting there, but I guess
Car
not.
high. Auto brake is now turned on. Clear. Watch your speed. Watch your speed now.
All right, we're hugging the wall, so.
On the front brake.
Oh shit.
Leader is pitting now.
We're hugging the wall, so we don't get we don't mess them up and they get slowed up. But I got a wheel spin out of here. I got to reverse out of here first. I'm not gonna be able to do this wheel spin.
Go, 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 go.
There we go.
Watch your speed now. Keep it on 4,500. Watch your speed now.
That's the downside of pitting right up on the wall. I think I gotta do this whole song and dance.
Auto brake is now shut off. You got a
Is
car
there somebody
on
pitting?
Clear. You got a
I don't
slow
know.
car.
There we go. My auto brake killed me there on that access road, exit road, whatever.
Car low. They're all right.
I did see Terry Labonte with me coming out of the pits. I don't know where he went though.
Car stop down low on the front brake.
All the car stop down low call outs. That's just it being a tight pit road, and maybe some of them are doing that pit road morphing situation. I know Earnhardt did.
You're now in the top 20.
I saw that while I was pitting, but
They're all around.
tell you what, this is
They're all around. Car
this has
down
actually
low.
been fun, man.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Keep high. Clear.
Yeah, and I should have mentioned at the top of the broadcast, and I
Clear. Clear.
think I left a comment.
Got a slow car.
The Dover race just had some bad frame rates at the end. And I think I know why. It had something to do with the Andre. When I showed the Andre wreck, it was actually two versions of the same video file that were like on top of each other. And I think one of them, I'm pretty sure one of them was like playing in the background behind the rest of the race or something, and it messed that up. But these frame rates usually aren't perfect, but that one was awful. So that's what happened there. I've been able to figure that out. Clear high, clear all around, etc., etc. Are pit stops even done yet? I don't even have time to look at standings.
Okay, the leader is getting now.
Wait a minute. So,
7 car.
Andre stayed out. Andre stayed out to lead a lap and pit.
You're damn right I stayed out and let it lap, because guess what? I am P1 going to commercial, brother. Suck it, Ricky. But Dale Jarrett's going to be in the lead, folks. We're after 47 of 110 laps. Dale Jarrett's going to be in the lead. Bobby Labonte, Bill Elliott, Jeff Gordon, Axel Richardson. Going through 6 through 10, I forget. Axel Richardson's P6 right now, probably. Mark Martin, Darrell Waltrip, Penn Schrader, Rusty Wallace, Ricky Rudd, P11. And a bunch of cars are lapped down right now because I haven't pitted yet. So yeah, I'm causing some chaos here, but get over it. You know, I wanted to lead a lap, wanted to show my face on this going to commercial thing, because it's probably never going to happen again. Just a perfect storm. Hopefully we were able to show all of the wrecks so far. The Ricky Rudd getting into Brett Bodine, Wally Dallenbach, something happened to him, Derek Cope. Jeff Burton had the DNF, and then Ward Burton was beat up somewhere somehow. But he's running P14 right now, so I don't, folks, we don't know. We pretend we know what's going on here at CBS Sports, but we have no idea. But just stay tuned through the commercial, check out these hot chicks, maybe give that number a call. And before you know it, we'll be back here with more action from Martinsville. Stay tuned.
Now you never have to be turned down again. Just call Date by Phone. It's easy to meet beautiful women in your area. Women who want to meet you right now. Get real names and home phone numbers.
Let me be your friend tonight. It's totally private.
Get girls' home phone numbers now.
Meet on the date line.
Ask for a date.
Love to party? Call Date by Phone now.
If you'd like to meet beautiful women, call Date by Phone. For adults only, just $2.50 a minute.
All right, folks, we are back here in Martinsville. Business is picked up around Ricky Rudd. Hopefully we're showing that on the Netscape Navigator aerial platform. He's passing Jeff Bodine right now on the apron. Jeff Bodine wrecked during commercial, folks, for the second race in a row. We only skipped about 5, 6, 7 laps. But business is picking up. Terry Labonte has been slowly creeping up on Ricky Rudd throughout commercial break, or he was on him anyway. And we have another smoker on the track. Oh, folks, I think I know who it is. We're probably showing it on the feed right now, if we remember. I do. Andre. Pretty sure that is the Wonder Rat, Jeff Gordon. I'm fairly certain that's Jeff Gordon, folks. That's gonna bring him down to earth. Like his 4th DNF this season. That is Jeff Gordon. That's confirmed. Just hot stuff here. But something happened to those cars behind Ricky Rudd,
There's a spin in turn one.
and now there's a spin in turn 1.
They're all around. Go low. Go low.
And it sounds like there's I don't know, folks. Hopefully we'll show that on the feed as well. There's too much going on. All right, Ricky Rudd worked over. Kenny Wallace gets around him. I don't know, folks. Let's send it to Ricky.
The 71 car is the last
See how he's feeling.
Hey, thanks, Andre. Yeah, chaos, man. There's no way I'm going to remember all this stuff. The important thing is Jeff Gordon. There was some kind of spin. The Jeff Bodine thing probably won't bother showing that. I'm guessing that was just a random deal. But I'm guessing if I remember Kenny Wallace, when I was running behind Kenny Wallace, there was a wreck somewhere. So I tell you what, after racing this game, 24-25 races, I kind of get a good idea on how the difficulty is going to play out and where I should start in the field. I wanted to start, like I said, mid-teens. Okay, there's a spin. Are they acting funny? Yes, they are. I don't know. Ward Burton pitting off schedule here. I think I don't know. He was pitting off schedule earlier. Michael Waltrip in the pits, so he might be involved. Anyway, what I was saying, running this, yeah, starting mid-teens, I could have probably won this. And I still have a okay. There's another spin right in front of me, man. Rusty Wallace. That's another spot gain for me, man. I don't know. I've started like 4 different senses in the last minute. Like, this is awesome stuff, man. So awesome. Easily. Just I mean, the New Hampshire race in NASCAR 2, or the New Hampshire track, I should say. Oh, shit. All right, so Ken Schrader's going to be for position, and I think me banging up his bumper there, he's going to pit, yeah. So I'm taking this spot, too. Didn't mean to do that, but, I mean, just a ridiculous checkup. And hopefully, yeah, the front of my car is all smashed in now, too, so it's not like I just got away with a free whatever there. Now I gotta start worrying about my water temp. So right now I need to turn this off and check my temperatures here real quick over on the right. We're at about we'll call that 215, and then a little bit under 200. And we'll check that in a few laps. 215, under 200. I'm not sure I've really lost any speed. Terry Labonte was freaking me out whenever I was running, whenever Brett Bodine and Wally Dallenbach were coming up the track off of pit road, and then I got into Ken Schrader. I saw Terry Labonte just poking his nose around in my rear view. Oh, I wanted to alpha male Derek Cope there, but wait a minute, didn't Derek Cope spin out doesn't have any damage on his car. All right, he got the idea.
Clear.
When were the first pit stops? Lap 40. So we're coming up to lap 80 now. All right. I just saved the replay, and then I also took some time and tried to write down everything I can remember that's happened so far. So what did we say those temps were? Like 215 and sub 200. Oil temp is going up. The oil temp is rising. It was 215, but now we're getting closer to that 225. So I don't know if am I going to be able to hang on for 30 some laps. And what I also got to do before pit stops is fix my damage, turn that off. Which I got to find the. There we go. Hang on. Don't do repairs.
We'll leave the damage as it is.
Yes, and we're going to risk it, man. If we start overheating, then we're going to have to pit or fix the damage, but. I do hate with this N99 mashup that I lose those numbers. Sometimes they'll just randomly appear again over on the left. The car number in front and behind us.
Still there. Clear all the way. The 14 car is a lap down.
All right, let's confirm this.
We'll leave the damage as it is.
Don't.
Tires all the way around this time.
I gotcha. Don't do repairs. And we're going in next time by. I saw Dale Jarrett there. We need to get the leaders now pitting or whatever, so he might not be in the lead. I probably haven't been doing a good job showing those standings. That standing ticker is a little bit buggy with the N99 thing.
Overbrake. Now turn on. Watch your speed. Watch your speed now.
Where are we at temp-wise? Okay, we're down to two. I don't know. I mean, now I'm slowed down, but I mean, we're nowhere near the red yet. So I think we're fine. We don't even have to think about that.
Go, 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 go.
Let's get out of here without getting dinged. There we go.
4,500.
Jeff Gordon, that sucks, brother. Not my problem.
Overbrake is now shut off. You've got a car up high.
Let's be careful. Who's pitting? I see Terry Labonte. He's not getting on this pit road, so we're off. So we have survived pit stops pretty much as far as entry and exit. And we're running with some big names now. I'm trying to behave with Ernie Irvin. I didn't want to go low because I know there's everybody's pitting. I don't want to get caught up behind somebody coming out of pit road.
You're now in the top 20.
Top 20 is nice, but I think I'm going to be. I'm going to end up being top 10 here. I think. There's Earnhardt. There's Irvin. So that's me. So I'm definitely going to be top 10. Or no, where am I? Unless these guys haven't pitted yet. I don't know. No, there goes Earnhardt. I think Irvin's just ducking in too. Oh God, this is just everything's bouncing around. Terry Labonte's for position. There's no way he's going to be like 3 laps down. He's already pitted. He deserves that position. He's been faster than me, and I've held him up a few times. But we're doing okay. Oh shit! What happened here? Oh, that's Rusty trying to get into pit road. Banging his head against the wall. I remember after pit stops, I will show those standings. What's Terry Labonte doing? Is he staying up top? Oh, Morgan Shepherd. My heart just skipped. Psychopath. I was like, yeah, we survived pit stops.
Okay, the next 3 cars in front are all 4 positions. Clear.
Let's be careful of some kind of Ken Schrader repeat with Terry Labonte. I don't want to hit him, but whatever happens, happens. Steve Boobs, stay out of everybody's way, brother.
Okay, the leader is pitting now. Car high.
Which is probably Andre again. Yeah. So we'll keep those standings up for now. I don't have Terry Labonte.
You're now in the top 10. You've got a slow car ahead.
Tell you what, this was the one race I was worried about. Phoenix, because we haven't been there yet. But this was the one race I was worried about in terms of maybe throwing away our championship dreams. But so far, so good. Now, wait a minute. How am I a lap down? Bobby Labonte up here. I'm P8. I am running for position and whatnot. But I'm a full lap down. How can that be? There's no way. I'm not complaining because if Bobby Labonte gets that win, I mean, he's had 2 straight poles.
Car high. They're all around.
Probably should have won at Pocono. I haven't changed his ratings at all. So I really want to see one of those not elite cars get a win for the rating system. So I'm not going to complain too much, but man, I don't know why I'm a lap down. All right, I just got to survive. Who cares, man? I'm running top, whatever. Let's survive, get these points. We're losing points to Dale Jarrett, losing points to Terry Labonte. But
All right, driver, that next car is the leader.
let's not. How about let's not take out Bobby Labonte. Who's challenging me back there? Sterling Marlin for position. I think I wanted to. I wanted to talk about it earlier, but New Hampshire, you know, it's not 100% authentic to the real world track. Martinsville, this isn't as flat as the real Martinsville is, but this is more fun. This is more fun than those slog races on NR 2003 with those flat tracks. And I don't know what was going through the developers' minds when they made the tracks. It might have just been, I don't know. There might have been some technological limits at the time where they couldn't make the flat tracks, or they realized like, hey, we need to put some banking in these turns if we want people to have fun. And I don't know. As I've mentioned numerous times, I think in their ultimate goal for authentic sim realism, some of the fun factor got sucked out of it. Are we gonna have pitting from Wally Dallenbach again? Who's challenging? Oh man, I think me passing Bobby Labonte is going to hurt Dale Jarrett might win. Because Bobby Labonte might be stuck on the high line now. I'll show that race at the end, toward the end here. I'm 1.3 behind whoever I'm racing. Oh man, Dale Jarrett. So Dale Jarrett is in the lead now, and he just peeked under me and almost took me out. And I got to slam on my brakes, Dale. I got to make sure you can't get under me and take me out. I'm sorry. Where did Wally Dallenbach go? Dale Jarrett's trying to pass me on the outside. What an idiot. Spin in turn 1. That's not me. Car stopped up high in turn 2. I don't know. Sterling Marlin, man. You got to stop it, man. Don't throw my race away here. Oh, man, alive. It's Bobby Hamilton. I don't care. Bobby Hamilton trying to knock into pit road there. I just need some breathing room from Dale Jarrett, who just stole this win from Bobby Labonte, and it's my fault.
The 87 car is the last down. Car high.
There's no way I'm able to keep track of all these call-outs, folks.
That car's the last down. Just 2 to go.
Just 2 to go, man.
The 90 car is the last down.
Get out of here, Dick Trickle, man. Stay up there. I'm going to dive in here all nice like.
Clear. Clear all the way.
Is Ted Musgrave for position here?
Car is the last down.
No, or I don't know what he said.
Flag. 1 more to go.
I know Bill Elliott's for position.
Clear. The 94 car. Car low.
Yeah,
Low.
I have a car low. I'm not.
Low. Stay up high.
I'm stuck.
Stay up high.
Let's just survive, man.
Car low. Clear. Car low.
I don't know who I'm talking to right now.
You're racing the car behind you. Car down low.
I don't want to lose a position here by being a chicken shit. I'm actually going to gain on. Nice. Excellent.
Clear all the way.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, there's the flag. It's all over.
And
That's
folks,
okay. Good
Dale
job.
Jarrett did not win. I tell you who. Bobby Labonte didn't win. Axel Richardson out of nowhere wins this. Tell you what, I consider myself with it. Like, I'm pretty aware of my surroundings, but when driving the game and worrying about all this stuff, you lose yourself. And whenever I was somewhere after the pit stops, I was like, man, what the hell? Why am I a lap down? Well, rewind to the early part of the race where everybody got held up except for a couple of the leaders. Then yeah, I guarantee, without looking at the replay and maybe the intervals, that we were getting close to being a lap down just racing wise, because we were held up there. But my crew chief would have told me that. So yeah, Axel Richardson got that win. I think all 4 of those laps were at the end. Or no, he that was like a last lap pass, I think. Now that I'm thinking about it. Bobby Labonte gets screwed over again. There was something, I was showing that final replay, and then I saw a spin happen in the background, so I hurried up and threw it up there, and Bobby Labonte was held up in that wreck or whatever. And then I finished P6. Awesome. And where's Earnhardt? P16. Wow. He's one of the big names. Of course, Gordon over there with the DNF, a fire DNF. Let's check out all the spins. Bobby Hamilton, I didn't show the Jeff Bodine thing, but that was just a spin during commercial. We saw Wally Dahlback and Ward Burton. Bobby Hamilton had a rough one. He couldn't get into pit road once, and he got spun out or something. 2 or 3 wrecks. Brett Bodine, I took him out. Dick Trickle sucks. Derek Hope and Ward Burton got into it. I think that's it. And then Michael Waltrip, wherever he's at, he spun out somewhere too, and I'm probably forgetting one. Andre the Giant leads 6 laps. It's awesome. So yeah, I mean, with Martinsville, this was like one of the first real bad tracks that we noticed as far as pit road stuff, and them kind of, and the AI cars having to like smash through the pit road and get through the wall to get to their stall. But guess what? It doesn't slow them down on the track. They stay the speed limit. They don't cheat. Meanwhile, there was one car, and I forget who it was. Rick Mast, maybe, that was on pit road when he shouldn't have been. So he actually just kept his speed up like he was racing. He's smacking the wall trying to get back onto the track, and then at the end of pit road, he merged back on. Just wildness, but it doesn't ruin the race. As weird as that sounds, it's like organized chaos, I guess. That's not even the right term for it, but hey, whatever. So this is fun, Martinsville. I mentioned during the race, it's just fun to race it, especially after I practiced and I learned the track a little bit more. So yeah, all right, man. 6 races to go after this. We got Talladega, North Wilkesboro, Texas, Rockingham, Phoenix, Atlanta, and pretty sure in that order. So the Talladega one's going to be fun. And I just said all the tracks. So there you go. But yeah, thanks for watching. We're kicking off 2024 pretty hot. So, all right. Hey, thanks for watching.